Hi, my name is Walker Jennings, and this is my, also known as Mr. J, 1381. This is my UFO encounter story. It was about 4 years ago, and just kind of expressing interest in that kind of peoples and space. Sort of open-minded about it, not really looking for any way to weaponize it or anything like that. It's important to keep in mind. And so one night, I guess I was satisfied with their presence. So one night, I walked out the front of my house. I got midway down my driveway, and not that I was expecting something, but something came up. And I pulled my phone out of my pocket and just threw it as far as I could to the right. I was like, whoa, why would I do that? So I turned around, and it was like, and it was here on my property. And it loitered for about an hour. It traveled across behind the trees here, all the way behind the barn. This is a barn house. It's hard to tell at night. This is the barn house. Traveled all the way around and then settled right here in front of the property, where I made good eye contact with it pretty much the whole time. Then it went back that same path in a C shape, back across the sky, back up to about here on the corner of the property, and teleported away. So it was the way it teleported is it seemed to, like, there was a point and it dropped in. This time the point was above it as it went back to space. It went back up and it appeared to be like a star in the sky. Mostly, as far as I could figure, autonomous. Sort of referred to as a sentry. The most questions I asked is like how long it had been here. Said some amount of time. It seemed to be more like a generalization. They may not have a concept of numbers that we use, but I asked who made it, and they said other centuries. So that was about as much information as I got out of it. So, but it was friendly. It loitered. It displayed some of its technologies, and I was thankful for it. It wasn't harmful. There was no untoward behavior or anything like that. It had the ability to. It was obviously floating with no propulsion systems known. There's a lot of heat coming off of it as appeared, like just hot, and because I think perhaps the power source. I'm not sure. It could be simply traveling that far, and appearing on site. The only thing is, it happened about 4 years ago, but about 2 years since then, I also noticed a drone living in one of the radio towers down the way. This is in Central California. There's radio towers. And, one of the blinking lights on the radio tower turns out to be a drone. Very clever. But that was my UFO encounter. I hope you enjoy it. I hope it is food for thought, and that's about it.